Welcome everybody to CC Sim Racing. Hello, how's everyone this evening? Your host Craig Cook here with my co-host Jesse Linquaila from all the way over into the USA. Hello mate, how you doing?
Oh man, it is baking hot. It is 120 degree heat index right now. It feels like 120 degrees here, so I'm ready for fall.
Well, I'm just a tad jealous then, because it's not so hot here. It is a bit, I suppose it's not too bad. It's UK weather. That's what we're going with, UK weather. But yeah, welcome. It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. We are here for round 5 of the AWRC at Cedena. We do like this track as well. Cedena A, if I remember rightly, reverse. So it's actually not reverse. It's the actual British way of racing. We race to the right, not the left. So yeah, unfortunately, that's the way they've done it is just, I don't know. They should just put A and B. I don't know, but they've done that for the rest. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, so we're here for round 5. The girls will be going out in a moment. Unfortunately, not as many as we thought that was going to be joining us this evening, but we still got the title contender out there, and we've also got the ones that are chasing her down. Sophie is our champion at this moment in time, with Martine there holding second place, but it's all to play for as we go into the next few rounds. We'll take a look at the map, and the next round is at Brazil, so that's going to be a good one. So Brazil next, then the Nürburgring, and then we finish off at the final at Brands Hatch. And obviously we couldn't have a final anywhere else, really, could we? Especially in a Porsche, it'd be great. So there we are. That is what's going to be happening today. Thank you everyone for joining us, and don't forget, please, if you can, to subscribe and click that like button, and also hit the notification so you can hear more of the dulcet tones and with the lovely voices from Jesse Linquaila. So yes, we are here and we are ready to go. Let's take a look at the championship table, because that's what everyone's interested in at the moment, because Sophie at the minute is leading this. And there we are. It is a total of 141 points at the moment. So 141 points for Sophie. Then we have Martine with 118. Then it's Esther with 103. But obviously, don't forget we have the drop scores as well, which is on the right-hand side. But we'll worry about that later at the end of the championship. There is Mammy there of 95 points, followed by Annalisa Riot on 75. Froxy Racing back again has had some good points there, I've noticed. This is on 72. Also, oh, sorry, mate.
No worries. Just saying she's doing well.
She is doing very well, yeah. I know, as soon as you say the American part, you jump in, all just like, it's fine, I don't mind. So yeah, Froxy's there, 72. Then we've got Fee, who's doing quite well. She's started to climb the ladder. She's on 60 points. Sarah is obviously doing a lot of work for uni, so good luck to her, and hopefully she does what she does best. There, and she's on 47 points. Sammy Sai, we haven't seen her for a while, unfortunately not racing tonight either, 42 points. Zoe has unfortunately had to pull out, and we hope that she's okay and well. I know she's racing still, which is great to see, but not as much as she normally does. So there, she's on 40 points. And Hannah, Isa Hannah, unfortunately not racing today because she can't get back on time, which is really unfortunate, but that is how the cookie crumbles. So at the moment, Jesse, Sophie's really smashing it, isn't she?
Yeah, and I was noticing too, I remember that Esther won the first race, and she's had some struggles since then, so we know she's a really good racer, so I'd be interested to see if maybe she can kick it back into gear here and do well. She's actually second currently in practice, so.
Oh, well, I know there is quite a few of these tracks where people, they have their favourites, don't they? They do have their favourites around these tracks. And I'll tell you what, this track is brilliant. I mean, most of the time on dailies, you have this the other way around. Oh, I think I've just broke my keyboard. Whoops. Most of the time we race the other way round, but this time we're racing the opposite, which is great. And if you have been practicing and you do know this track off by heart, then you'll know where the fast bits are and where the braking points are, and you should notice a hell of a lot of difference with the way everyone races round here. But they are out on track at the moment, and Esther is straight away flying down the back straight as we see her now. So going to be a very tough corner this as we come into turn 2. Very tight, and we see usually the other way round, Jesse. You hit the wall coming through there, don't you?
Yeah, and this track too, we actually had a lobby. We did it the other way. We did did it the more traditional way, but on these 90-degree corners, which are several of them in this racetrack, it's really important to get it nice and slow and hit it well. You can slide around those corners, but I found when I started messing around, it was a lot faster through these 90 degrees if you just slow it down and then get on the gas as fast as possible.
Yeah, definitely. The physics changes, and unfortunately some of the cars are glitching. I do apologise about not a lot we can do about it, but we just want the ladies to race, because it's all about the ladies racing and really supporting what they do best, and they really are cracking sim racing drivers, and we can't wait to see more ladies racing in some of our league races. So there is Annalisa Wright in coming round now. She is the lady out on track first. Mammy has just left the pits, and so has Foxy Racing. Sophie's still sitting there in the pits waiting patiently, but as she does, the cars are coming round now, so she's going to have to make a bit of a getaway as they exit off the final corner, and Annalisa Wright is going to start now. Where's Esther? There she is. She's coming round as well. So again, very different this way, but again, this is another corner. You can get a hefty penalty on the exit, isn't it, Jesse, as we've seen previously in the Mighty Mini Championship?
Oh yeah, it's like 7 seconds or something ridiculous like that. It's nuts. You could lose a half a lap almost, it seems like, if you blow that corner. But these ladies are good. They'll stay away from it. Yeah,
definitely. So there goes Esther flying into turn 1. Wow. Absolutely flat out there. So again, Annalisa Wright was saying you can't do that flat, can you? Sophie was like, you might need to brake a little bit there, but I think there's sort of a little bit of mind games going on, so we do like it. Stop the sandbagging, take out the weapons. I think it's time. Love Radio Guy, absolutely hilarious. Martine is out there as well, second in the championship. What can she do today? She has got a lady that's behind Mammy who's looking for more points. There is Fee, she's just getting out on track. I know she's watching Outlander at the moment, so I think I suggest turning that off and actually concentrating on the race.
Show.
But yeah, it is quite good, yeah, apparently. Yeah, I've not seen it, but Mammy comes round turn 1 there. She goes flat out. What can she do? Beautifully done. Oh, wow. Using all of the tracking a little bit more, as you can see there. Quintus Van says, good luck, ladies. Don't forget, everyone, if you can, subscribe. We do appreciate it. Those who are jumping in and have never seen this before, hello, my name's Craig Cook. I'm your commentator with my co-host, Jesse Ilan-Quayler, and we do like to rock the house when everyone comes in to play. So let's see. Annalisa Wright now coming around the final few corners. Sophie's about to start her lap. So Sophie just wants the glory again, doesn't she? So here comes Annalisa, the American. Let's see what she's got in the tank. She's really cooking, isn't she? She's not messing around through the S's. And she comes off the exit of the final corner, uses all the track and goes slightly wide. No penalty. Down to the start finish straight, dragging the car all the way down. Here we go. What can she get as we start off? This is going to be a good time, I think, already. Oh, we're in the 43. Wow, that's a good time. 43.1. Esther comes around flat out now. This looks it might be slightly quicker really here. Time. 41. Wow, 1.5 seconds quicker. Here comes Martine. Martine does a 41, maybe a 42. Goes second. 0.314 behind. Fee's off the track. Oh, that's really unlucky for Fee. She was doing so well, but Mammy is on fire right behind us, so you've got to keep an eye on her as she comes off the exit of the corner. I think she might move out of the way. Mammy's going to be flashing the lights for dear life because she's on a bit of a quick one at the moment. So she comes around the right hand of Fee just in front. So we'll stick our eyes on Fee for the moment, the Scots lady. Loves doing racing photos. Fantastic to see her doing those after the race for CC. Across the line, she is going to come. It's not going to be the quickest of times, but it's a time all the same. But there goes Mammy. So Mammy's lost a bit of time there. 2.3 seconds slower, and we know she's quite quick, so we'll keep an eye on that. Foxy Racing looking rapid at the moment, crosses the line by 42, 43, goes fourth. So she's pipped Mammy. That's interesting. So Sophie coming round. She's the final driver as she loses all the track and a little bit more, and a bit more of that, and that's the gravel. But she is literally opening up the taps of this car. A little bit of glitching going on. Hopefully that's not going to cause too many problems as she gets the rear end of the car on pad tonight. So a little bit different from her on the steering wheel, but across the line she goes, and she is going to take pole maybe. Oh, half a second. Wow, with the mistakes there as well, goes half a second, and Wiki's just said Mammy had a bad lap, damn it. So yeah, really unfortunate.
Yeah, and honestly, Esther had a slide off a corner too, and still managed second. So it's like Sophie and Esther are cream of the crop here. They're flying. Actually, Martine wasn't that far back. Yeah,
like I said, I think obviously it's always race nerves when we get everyone on track at the especially on the live channels. It seems to get the nerves jittery, doesn't it?
And the one lap.
And the one lap, yeah. It's concentration. My car stopped. Can't remember what. Not sure what happened. That was from Fiona. Don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. Let's go, Esther, says Lacko. So great to see Laszlo there again. Elroy there as well. Mammy looking fast and smooth. Love that. Well, that shootouts are tough. They really are. Though we're doing grand. Oh, that's good to hear, Fiona. Really good to hear. Congratulations on the YouTube partnership level. Yep, thank you very much, Celine. Really appreciate that. And that's all down to you, lovely viewers. Thank you very much to everyone. We also got a hi, Jesse and Craig. Good racing to all. Hello, Hyper. Great to see you, buddy. Let's go, Mammy. Wedge is wedge, baby. You should try Scottish weather. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll tell you what, we ain't that far behind. I reckon we must be about, well, I'll say it while Shell's not here. I reckon it's about 25% rain. No, well, that's rubbish. It's more like 20% sun, 80% rain. Scotland must be round there somewhere, surely. Must be like 10% sun, 90% rain. I'm multitasking with all my screens. Yeah, don't multitask. It's not good for you. Really not good for you.
So you got to focus on the race.
Yeah, just yeah. Outlander can wait. I'm sure there's a, you know, just jump in bed, get some ice cream, and have like a binge night. That's what I do. No ice cream, no, because I'll get fat. Right, so there we go. That is the qualifying done. And it's Sophie on pole with Esther in second. Looking forward to this. Martine in third. Annalise Wright in fourth. Froxy in fifth. Mammy there in sixth. And Fee in seventh place. This is going to be interesting. Absolutely brilliant stuff. So ladies are ready. We're all ready. So here we go. And it's going to be the first of our races this evening. And it's round 5 of the AWRC. So here we go. Ladies are ready. 7 Porsches out on track. We have Sophie on pole. Esther second. Martine takes the top 3. We have 4 reds. We're waiting for the 5th. There it is. Waiting for the lights to go out. No rollers. Good start there. It looks like Esther's got a good run here. I think she has. I think she's going to be side by side. I think Sophie just popped out there. And it's going to be... It looks like it's going to be Esther into turn 1, or is it going to be Sophie? Sophie's got it. Yes, she has. She's managed to sneak in. And oh, there looked like a little bit of contact on the wall there, Jesse, but managed to get away. All of them get through. Into turn 2 we go for the first time. It's Esther in second. Gets a little bump there from Martine. Martine looks to the inside line. Annalise Wright's had a good start as well. Froxy racing into 5th. Mammy's already made a move now up to 6th place. And he's still watching Outlander. But great race at the moment. Sophie in the lead. And it's Esther in second. Martine all over the case of Esther as we go on board. Jesse, good start from the ladies.
Yes, I admit I was holding my breath a little through that first right-hander. And oh man, she almost bit it.
Yeah, I know. There you go again. Oh, contact! Contact! Froxy Racing's in the wall. Froxy Racing is in the wall. Let's have a look at that, see what happened. We're looking at about 5th place, I think it was. There is Froxy. Now, did she lose the rear end of the car? She's right behind... Do it herself. Yeah. Oh, she just put the power down just a little bit too early.
Martine in the wall.
Martine in the wall. My goodness me. Let's look at that as well. So we're looking at 3rd place. Yes, she's there. Coming down the back straight. Coming into Church. I love this corner. Sweeping this left. Oh, contact. Yeah, hits Esther as well. Esther's into the wall. And Annalise Wright's trying to find a way through. So a bit of contact between the two of them. And I think Esther might just... get that place back. So Martine having contact, looking very racy indeed, as Esther now under real pressure from Mammy. Annalise Wright there as well.
Yeah, it's giving a little space to Martine and Sophie again too, which Sophie never minds, man. When she gets loose, it's trouble, but we'll see if they can reel her in.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. So, at the moment, the battle we're looking at... Oh, Mammy goes wide. Oh, she's very lucky. But I'll tell you what, watch out. Annalise right down the inside of Esther for position. Gets it done. Yes, she does. Oh, a little bit of contact again. It's very feisty, these ladies. Oh, look, Mammy's having a look down the inside. That's going to be very tough there. I'd probably back out. It is too much to try it there. You're just going to lose places. and backs out of that one. Esther manages to hold on. My goodness me, this is a very, very intense battle as we start this lap 2, and Esther looking quick back in the mix, and Sophie now, the gap's gone down to 1 second now. Has she got damage? No, she hasn't, but Martine really starting to reel her in now, Jesse.
Oh yeah, she got a good run off that corner. It's what we talked about before. If you slow down into the 45 mile an hour somewhere in there, it seems like you're going just creeping along, but it allows you a huge boost off that corner if you can straighten it out quick.
Yeah, you can see the gap as well. Annalisa Wright, 3.7, but she is in third, and she has got a bit of a gap now. So Mammy and Esther are the ones you need to watch out for, but Mammy really needs to put the pressure on Martine. But Martine, at the moment, looking for a win, and she spins out as we say it. No! I don't believe it. Oh, she's coming across on Martine, Annalisa Wright as well, and Annalisa Wright goes into second place. And why do I say it every week, Jesse? I put it on the driver, commentator's curse, and she spins out.
Oh, so disappointing. It's like you ruin every race, Craig.
Oh, I do. Should I just go on mute? Oh, so close as well from Annalisa Wright. So it's all changed again. So Sophie looks like she's got this one in the bag unless something drastic happens now. So it's Sophie in the lead, Annalisa Wright in second, Mammy now into third. So Mammy's in third. Now, was Esther in that contact? No, she hasn't got contact, so maybe she had a spin as well. So plenty of time in this race, but Mammy's up to third, and Sagano's decided to join the all-women's racing.
Yep, well, everybody wants in.
Even the ones that ain't female. It's amazing. I mean, he's left. He does that every week. So there's Sophie in the lead. It's Annalisa Wright in second for 5 seconds, but she is closing up on Sophie. So this is looking very interesting. Yeah. Really on it at the moment. So is Sophie making mistakes? I know she's on pad and she'd rather be on the steering wheel, and she has said it is very much more difficult on the pad because she's obviously been a wheel racer pretty much her whole career in sim racing. So there is Martine there in 4th place, chasing down Mammy. There's Esther. She nearly needs a good run here today. 2 bad laps there. 10 seconds off the pace already. So there's Froxy Racing trying to get back in the zone. Had a 48 on the last lap as well. So still in with a shout here. And there's Fee. Not far behind either. I think Fee's just decided I'm going to concentrate now because she's on it. She's really flying. Now I'm going to go away now because that's going to cause some issues. But again, using all the track and a little bit more with Sophie, she flies over the S's and comes off the final corner and using all that track. Beautifully done.
Really interested to see what Annalisa's lap time is here. It seems like she's had a really good lap. We'll see what happens when she comes across, but I think she's going to be around 140, high 141s.
Got fastest lap. That's what she's done. 42 flat. Look at that. Wow. Impressive stuff. And 4.4 seconds off the leader. So Mammy comes through as well. 42.5. Martine does a 42.094. So close to pipping that fastest lap. So again, fastest lap's going to be crucial today. Another extra 2 points. Esther there in 5th. Also 44.2. So starting to get the rhythm back now. Froxy with a 44.9. So those two on par at the moment. And Fee just behind is a 147. So great stuff from Fee. Great to see her racing as well. Sophie in the lead, 4.8 now. So she's opened up that gap from Annalisa.
Yeah, Sophie is really struggling on those tight corners, those right-handers that are 90 degrees or more. She seems to be kicking out the back on every single corner that she has, and she loses like a half a second on those corners, and then slowly builds it back. She's good at letting it loose and running through the less tight corners, but those tight ones she's not handling well.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout, mate. And on board now with Martine. Let's see what she can do as she comes through the absolutely cracking corner of Church. And as you can see, there's a church in the background, so I just called it Church. It just sounds like a good corner to call it. Yeah,
well
I thought
done.
so. Yeah, thanks, mate. I've always called it that, but I don't know what it's actually called, but we can call it Church, okay? Can't call it Village, but we could have done, I suppose. But it just sounds cool. Anyway, back to the race. Martine definitely closing in Mammy here, and she has to look over her shoulder, does Mammy. But again, it's all about the points, and Mammy has been closing in, week out at the moment. And and as I say, there she spins. Oh my goodness. Do you know what, Jesse? No. I'm just going to be quiet. That's it. I'm just going to be quiet.
I was just admiring her pink rims on the tires too. I was going to say something about that, but I didn't even have a chance. Well, I can still say it. They're very nice tires no matter which.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness me, that was very, very, very strange, that spin out there from Mammy. So again, just using a little bit too much of the track. and has cost her. But that was a great lap as well. But it's made it's given Esther another piece of action, because now she's closing up on Mammy, and that could be a good battle to watch out for. So Sophie, Annalisa and Martine gapped quite well now. There is Froxy Racing, so they're all in the same picture. And just behind her, Fee looks like she's had a good lap as well, done a 48. So is that Froxy? No, Froxy's done 44s. I'm not too sure what's happened there. But definitely got those two ladies in the same shot there. Mammy and Esther now looking very, very close as we go on board with Esther.
Yeah, Esther seems to be struggling with the kick out on the car a little bit. And we know she's a really good race driver. So, I mean, I hate to say she's underperforming, but I feel like she is. I think she's a better racer than what she's shown so far.
Yeah, I totally agree there, mate. And we do love to see the ladies doing very, very well, and a fantastic start from Esther as well in the first race of the season. Hasn't gone quite her way. Obviously, got the new gear now and really pushing, as you see, sometimes just over pushing, as we've seen. But still there in that top 5 position. That's where you need to be. Obviously, podium's better, but also grabbing that fastest lap, as you can see. Sophie with that fastest lap, 41.3, starting to pull away now, as you can see on track. But Esther still there at the moment in that 5th place, followed by Mammy in 4th, and Jessie.
No, I was going to say, I think you're spot on with Esther as far as the pushing it. She's kind of sliding through those corners and not getting it slowed down enough where she can get some big exit speed, which I think would benefit her tremendously. But it's hard to convince yourself to slow down more to go faster. It's not easy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I myself personally, I've learned. I just saw the twitch come round the 90-degree corner there from Sophie. It hasn't cost her too much, but the back end really went out on the map there, but she seems to have covered it quite well. I've just been blamed for the incident with Mammy from Sir Mags. Thank you, Sir Mags. I really appreciate that. Love you too. So Annalisa in 2nd, Martine in 3rd, and Martine did a 41.8 the last time round. Annalisa's done a 42.7, so nearly a second faster that lap time round there is Martine on Annalisa there, Jesse. That's impressive.
Yeah, they're both running well. I mean, it's impressive. I feel like Annalisa's running really well, and she's losing pace to 1st place. I think it's kind of harsh, but Sophie's just running so well. But I think Annalisa's running extremely well. She's doing really well this race.
Yeah, she is indeed. And let's go on board with Mammy. She can see Esther behind her now. It is closing up again. Good exit off the corner from Esther, and this is where it all went wrong for Mammy last time out. Looks like she's okay this time, and as I say that, it's Esther this time. It's Esther that goes out. Esther makes the mistake. My goodness me, hard. I'm on it today, Jesse, aren't I?
Yeah, that corner, it's tough because you want to get out to the left and you want to bring it across the corner, but you catch that tire even the slightest bit and it's over.
Yeah, I've just seen the replay, mate, and literally put the brakes on, and obviously in the game now, keeping the brakes on going around the corner is very tough, and as you can see, you can make that mistake, and that's really put Froxy Racing into a great position, 2.6 seconds off her now, and I wonder if Froxy Racing can maybe close the gap up on Esther. She's done a 43.4 in her last lap. The consistency is absolutely fantastic from Froxy. 44, 44, 44 and a 43.4 on the last lap. Let's see what she can do. Can she close that gap up on Esther? That'll be fantastic. Meanwhile, Mammy is in 4th place, and she's got a bit of space now here, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm going to say just one more thing on Froxy, too. It's really motivational when you're just driving along and you're all by yourself, and all of a sudden you see that car in front of you. You're like, okay, I'm back in this.
Indeed. I totally agree with you, mate. And let's have a look at the previous lap from Annalisa. Well, Annalisa sort of stepped up the game again. She did a 42.2 the last time round. Martine did a 42.1, so kept it very, very sensible, and the gap didn't really claw up at all there on the previous lap. So very, very interesting to see. Sophie's still holding the lead at the moment, and I think more people probably want me to put it on Sophie, as Sophie goes and does a 140.7, Jess.
Wow, that is smoking. I mean, she is on fire right now, putting a 140 down. That's impressive.
Is there any ladies out there that can take on Sophie Erwin? I mean, it'd be absolutely fantastic. I know Yvonne might hopefully be back for the next season. We really hope she does for the AWRC. We're going to see what the ladies want to drive next. I think they're happy with the Porsche, but we'll give that option to the ladies for next season. Really looking forward to that. What were the views like? What would you like to see next season, viewers? It'd be fantastic to have your insight on the AWRC. Obviously, usually we pick it, but if there's a car that you think these ladies are better in, it'd be great to see. I mean, I'd love to see the Alfa Romeo C3 myself, but the GT3, that'd be pretty cool.
It's a nice car.
It is. So, Martine in third place, Mammy in fourth, and look at this, Esther is being chased down by Froxy Racing. There she is, there's Bethany just behind her in fourth, just in shot now as she comes through the 90-degree corner and has the drag race all the way down to Church. So here we go, let's go on board with Froxy and let's see what she can see. There she can see Esther, 2.2 seconds now. So really putting the pressure on. Now, I didn't see, did Esther have damage? No, she hasn't, so it has come away. So into Church they go. And again, dives into the corner very late.
Annalise getting chased down. She made a mistake.
So Annalise being chased down by Mammy. Mistake from Annalise. We haven't seen it, but look at this. Mammy's, Martine, shall I say, is all over the rear end of that Porsche. And a good exit from Martine. Here we go. We were looking at her from the rear end of Annalise's car. The American versus the Portuguese driver. And she goes to the inside. It's a drag race. What can she do? We look to the left. Oh, we're going to see a Porsche go past. Here we go as they drag into turn one for the first time. This is going to be very brave for both drivers. And it's going to be Martine who goes through. And Annalise takes third place. My goodness me, that was brilliant. Brilliant driving from both of them.
That was a game of chicken going into that corner. Somebody had to give up or it was going to end bad.
Absolutely side by side coming into turn one. Well done to Annalise. She was like, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to bail out of this one. It is not worth me trying to attack it because Martine was looking fully loaded into that corner, wasn't she? Brilliantly done by Martine. But Annalise Wright hasn't given this up. She has been quick throughout this race. Now she's the chaser. Let's see what she can do. Can she catch the car in front? Sophie in the lead, 16 seconds after that mistake from Annalise Wright. Another mistake there, looks like, from Annalise, with Martine now pulling away.
I think she's got some dusty tires right now. I think she's struggling a little with that. That's really frustrating to deal with. You make a mistake, somebody passes you, you want to get right back in it, but then you start sliding around those corners, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout there, mate. We're just looking at Esther at the moment. Esther comes through. There she is in fifth. Froxy Racing has been dropped back again. Now into 3.3. So just pushing that a little bit too hard, making those mistakes. Just need to keep it nice and smooth into these corners. But Esther's starting to open up the taps yet again. But the battle for second is still on. Martine starts to pull away again. Now has that second gap, which is just what you want as you come off the exit of the final corner, because now she's not in the tow, and this is going to be very difficult now for Annalise from third.
That's all right. She just needs to, stabilize and just. She's still in podium, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Wow, Martine with a 141.3. That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it really is. Absolutely flying. You can see them all in the same shot. Great to see. I know there's only 7 drivers, but my goodness, an entertaining race all the same. And apparently Jesse, Sir Mags has blamed Jesse now. Love that. So you're to blame for that last one.
There we go.
Fantastic. I feel so much happier.
And I feel included.
Yay! Don't see that comment. Hope says Redder Guy. Salim agreed. Martine, impressive how much she has made up after 2 or more incidents. Yeah, she's absolutely flying, isn't she? But I tell you what, Annalise hasn't given this up. She hasn't given this up. It's only 1.6. If she could just get into the realms of the tow, which is probably about 0.8 in these cars, she might have an opportunity. But I tell you what, we've got to keep an eye on at the moment. Mammy has got Esther behind her, and that's come down from 6 seconds now to 4.7. So keep an eye on that. 3 minutes to go, and Esther can see her in her sights. But I tell you what, Annalise is getting close. She is there, 1.7. Has she got the mojo to close up for that second place spot on the podium?
You can definitely tell a couple of the drivers, specifically Sophie, Martine, and I even think Esther at some level. I think they've caught their pace and their rhythm now as they're going through the race. You get a couple laps in, you start feeling out the corners, and you can really lay down some quick lap times. I think those 3 drivers seem to be keying in now. And the other thing was that Froxy was threatening Esther for a while. I think that woke her up a little too.
Just had Game and Emotional saying, as it's Sir Mags, you're honoured to be blamed for the problems. I love that. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks, guys. So, Sophie in the lead. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go of this race. But look at the consistency on the right-hand side of your screen from this lady. It's absolutely incredible. All 41s, a couple of 42s there, and 2 40s. Wow, that's impressive speed from Sophie from United Sim Racing. Brilliant stuff. Martine in second. Has Annalisa Wright got any more in that tank? I don't think so. 2.8 seconds says no. So she's also had an incident somewhere. Mammy's still holding that gap. It has come down another 6 tenths, but 4 seconds is going to be a tough ask with one more lap to go after this one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. But you know what? This, once again, we see it on this track. All you got to do is get the tires in the kitty litter once. Wow, Esther's purple right now. That's impressive.
I'm really impressed that you actually looked at the same car as me, because I was just about to nip that from you and say purple lap from Esther, but you've done it for me. Well done. You're learning. So Esther in 5th place has got a purple sector. Let's see if she can get another purple sector as we come up to Church now. And we're going to see if she does. On the brake she goes into the right-hander, off the exit, nice and tight into the corner, exit right near the railing, and flies down. She's a little bit quicker on her personal best, but let's see what she can do. Hard on the brakes, into the left-hander now. Very tight little corner that as well. Don't want to hit the marbles, you don't want to hit the curbs.
Oh, good exit.
Really good exit. 2.5 seconds now. Mammy's in trouble. Mammy's in trouble. We still got a minute to go, so we're definitely going to have one more lap, and it is closing down rapidly, so concentration levels have to be really high now as we fly down into the final lap for these ladies. So Sophie's in the lead, comfortably in the lead. She might actually get a lap of honour here. Martine in second, has really pulled the gap out. 5 seconds on Annalisa Wright, who's in third. 8 seconds from her is Mammy. 2.2 seconds from her as Mammy flies into turn 1 and does a super job and grabs another 2 tenths off Esther, who's in 5th. Froxy Racing 8 seconds behind, but she's so committed into that corner. Love it. And Fee is still going round and has not been lapped, and she's still on the same lap, and she's only 2 corners behind. So well done to Fiona, who's doing a superb job while watching Outlander. That's multitasking for any woman. That's fantastic.
Who knows what she's seeing right now? I've seen that series. It could be anything.
Yeah, I wonder what part it is. I don't know. I don't know how drastic, or, you know, I don't know if there's a bit that she's...
Esther goes wide.
Oh, Esther wide. Esther wide. So let's see if we can quickly grab that before Sophie goes over the line. So there is Esther. She comes through. Now, is that on the 90 degree? I think it is. As she comes through now. Are we going to have enough time to see it quickly before we go to... Oh, yes, she just overshot into the marbles. So into the marbles she went. So let's have a look. Sophie comes off the final corner. What a superb drive from Sophie. That could have been all different if Esther just managed to pip her on turn 1, but it wasn't to be. And Sophie takes a 15-second lead and crosses the line. And what a drive from her. Round 5 is hers. Martine will be very happy with that second place, knowing that Mammy has dropped to 4th. So Martine takes an absolutely fantastic second place. Now, is she going to get pole? Is she going to get the fastest lap? Not quite. And she cruises to the line and takes second place, but it will be Annalisa Wright who finishes only 5 seconds behind Martine does Annalisa Wright, and the American finishes in third. Mammy will take 4th place and crosses the line with some consistent laps. Well done to Mammy. Esther's going to finish in 5th. She'll be very frustrated, but look at those consistent times at the end there. 41s. Froxy comes through as well. I'm pretty sure she's going to be very happy with those times. 143s on the last 5 laps. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well done to Froxy Racing. And Fee is there. She comes around the final few corners. This is absolutely brilliant stuff from this lady. You know, she's not always on the racing, but she's absolutely happy to be here racing with us here at CC Sim Racing live as well, and absolutely fantastic. Sophie's just informed us as well. Sorry, mate.
She's bringing the brightest color pink on the racetrack as well.
I think that's the one I done for her very quickly.
It's very nice.
Yeah, thank you. I even put the thistle on the top for the... so there we go. Congratulations to Fee. Manages to finish the race and no harm done. Well done to all the ladies tonight. Congratulations. Sophie just let us know that her mic's not working, so she won't be able to come into comms. So Well done to her. Absolutely fantastic. And again, lots of congratulations going on in the room as we see it. So let's have a look at those race results. It's Sophie who takes the win. Martine in second, Annalise Wright in third, Mammy in fourth, Esther fifth, Froxy Racing in sixth, and it'll be Fee in seventh place. So they are your drivers for that race, and we will save that replay. And we'll get that out as soon as we can. Yes, you missed one, but we got the next one right now, so don't worry about that, guys. What we'll do is before we go anywhere, we'll quickly get the other room set up, and then we'll get the ladies in for a quick chat, and we'll get this one up and running as soon as we can. So don't forget, here we go, guys and girls. This is Aston Martin Super League Round 5, and it's the conference. Hello everyone, welcome back to the racing here at CC Sim, and this time round it is going to be the Aston Martin Super League Round 5 for the Conference League, and it's going to be an intense one as well. Lobby is open as the drivers come in. While we're doing that, we'll have a driver interview as well. And hopefully we do have a couple of drivers. We don't have any drivers in, which is a real shame. I'm not too sure why. I think they got a bit petrified. But we do have Fiona in. So Fiona, how was Outlander for one? But how did you think the race went? Because you were still there and you had some cracking times on the board as well.
I'm chuffed at beating my lap times. I was concentrating on my lap times.
Oh, it was really, really good. And how did you feel your race went? You know, because you were thereabouts, weren't you? You did really, really well.
Yes, I'm chuffed at myself. I had a few little glitches, but I got there.
Oh, you did well. Absolutely brilliant, Fiona. Well done. Congratulations. And again, more points on the board. It's slowly getting you up the ladder. So well done. Absolutely fantastic. Well, brilliant stuff today. And also on the PS5 as well, which was very interesting to see.
Yes. My other half toy, I stole it from him.
Absolutely love that. I love the fact that they're allowed to steal your stuff now. So that's absolutely fantastic. Love it. Brilliant. Well done. Congratulations.
I can get some pictures done for you.
Yeah, I've got it done. I will share it after the race. No problem. Thank you very much though for joining us. I don't know if there's anyone else going to be joining us in the
Martine.
Oh, Martine's in. Hey, there we go. Martine's in the chat, which is absolutely fantastic. Martine, great to have you with us. How did you think your race went? Because it was a really, really intense race, and obviously I just noticed you put a post out there and a bit, with the braking and stuff. But apart from that, it was a really good race. You managed to get back. Consistency was key, wasn't it? And that mistake from Annalise gave you that opportunity to catch up again.
Good night, everybody. It was a crazy race. Many mistakes. Everybody did mistakes. Less Sophie, always so polite in racing, unbelievable. So many mistakes. I was quite confused in the first laps. Many mistakes. I have a problem with SD. She was very early on the brakes. I didn't expect that, because I was chasing Sophie like I always do. So it was a very strange race. Mommy had an accident too. I'm so sorry for Mommy. I'm so sorry for. I thought the the damage were hard.
It was. Yeah, you did. I mean, you did a really good job. It was very, very difficult to race in that race.
So hard. Yeah. I battled so hard.
Yeah, especially going the other way
amazing.
round as well. Especially going the other way round.
Yeah.
It is a tough race. It really is, and great to see that you did so well. But congratulations.
Yeah, I tried not to quit because it was so messy race. Thank you guys. It was very fun.
Yeah, good. I mean, that's what I mean. There's only 7 of you, but I'll tell you what, it was 7 really good race drivers and excellent to watch. And is somebody carving some meat in the background? Was that you, Jesse? Sounded like some carving of meat.
Me.
All right, it sounded quite. I fancied some beef or a bit of gammon or something now. So,
but
Martin, thank you very much for joining us. Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you to everybody who saw my race, my team, my friends. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. You also. Thank you, Greg.
You're very welcome. Brilliant stuff there from Martin. Great to have her in the chat.
So crazy.
Love having her in the chat there, Jesse, and well done to Martin. Well done to Sophie, obviously winning that race, and well done to Annalise Wright getting that that finish. So well done to her as well. And that could have been a totally different race. But now we're here for the Aston Martins. This is where it starts to get a little bit more intensified as the championship has really started to open up as we've gone along, and it's been absolutely fantastic. We've enjoyed every moment, and there we have it. Look at this title race it is. Watsy there on 94 points. I'm not too sure if he's racing tonight. It doesn't look like he is, so that's going to make things a little bit different with Danzo in second place. Spider in third, obviously starting from the back of the grid, as we know, with the continued glitching, which is really unfortunate for him because he's doing so well. Douglas there in fourth place, so Douglas might be able to pip a few places here tonight. There is Richard Pugh in fifth place with 64. Joint fifth there is Demon after his brilliant run last week, 2 weeks ago, and really enjoyed that race as well. Digby there unfortunately is not racing tonight, and hopefully we'll have him back soon. Carlos Octane, again, another one that we have to watch out for, but again, missed the last 2 races, so on 55 points. Nevin there as well on 52, looking to get some points today on the board, with Roller Grand also there in 50 points. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens in these last few races of the season, halfway, should I say, of the season. Then we have Stickman there, who's obviously missed the first one, but has slowly grabbed some points on the way. Then we've got Kraken. Unfortunately, I don't think Kraken is racing at the moment, obviously, with the heavy glitching. D-Man's back as well. And then we have Isa, who has just joined us for these races, which is absolutely fantastic. Diabolus is there on track and from Australia. And I think it's about 2 o'clock in the morning there. So fair play to him for waking up for this one. Cracking. Absolutely cracking.
That's commitment.
Oh, it is. It really is. And a lot of people are still waiting for me to say wedge is wedge. And I will do it. I will do it. I do apologise. I was supposed to do it last week, but I will do it. I'm sorry. I need to get... If you ask Mammy again to send me a message to say it as it sounds, I will do it next on the... I'll do it next time we race, okay? I'll do it next time we race. So, right, we're ready for this one to start. Everyone is in. We have 11 drivers. Unfortunately, not full today, but nevertheless, we have got 11 fast drivers. And here we go. So 2 qualifiers not in this will be our man D-Man and also Spider, who will be starting from the back of the grid. So we are praying that everyone makes it round the first corner. Those that didn't go in the debrief should have been in the debrief. And Mr. Andrew Bossier is there, who has logged in from Trinidad and Tobago. Hello, buddy. Great to see you. I had a lovely chat with him this afternoon and look forward to speaking with you again.
From anywhere.
It is. It's an incredibly long way away from anywhere. So drivers are out as we see them come round, and it looks like Nevin Kirkpatrick is taking the guys out for the first time, which is fantastic to see. Looking very, very, very quick round here, to be honest, and it's been interesting to see. Lots of practice going in for these guys, getting a lot of frustrations, but I'll tell you what, the frustrations are starting to look a little bit more like relaxations now, because he's starting to show that pace, and it's great to see. Started in the academy, super mighty mini, should I say, racing driver, 2022 champion, looking for another win in the series for this year, and looking very good in his sim as well in the Aston Martin. So we'll see how he does today.
This track too is one of those that drives me crazy because it's not a simple, you put on the brakes and then you find your acceleration point. There's several of the corners on this track where you just kind of feather the throttle all the way through. You don't hit the brakes quite so quick like the other ones. That's really difficult for me personally. I'm sure it's as well for other drivers.
Yeah, Richard Pugh better get his socks on because we've got drivers coming around the final corner. And again, they're just even that little bit too late, some of the drivers. And I think, he's going to be at full tilt, is Nevin. And he really needs to get his skates on because as he comes out of the corner, you're going to see Nevin Kirkpatrick on his fast lap. So Nevin's going to start this lap and across the line he goes. And let's see what he can do. Looking for some quick times here. And we've seen some spot-on time. Let's see what he can do. So it is Nevin who leads the way. There's Danzo also there in the second spot in the championship, looking for a win today. There's Stigman also coming round. New livery for him. Ammy's back again in her car. A little bit of glitching over. That's not going to cause too much of a fuss, but obviously running the previous track, she should be quite quick round here. Roller Grand also looking very feisty the last few weeks racing here at CC, and great to see the change in the driver itself. So Demon also looking for another podium finish today. Then we have Isa. Oh, there he is. Sorry, Isa there. New livery, new car design. The man from Australia looking for a podium. What can he do today? There is Douglas. Richard Pugh's coming to the pits. So Richard Pugh's had damage and he's coming out, and he's going to be coming out while qualifying's on. And that's not what you want to do. That's drastic. So, Nevin Kirkpatrick is going to be coming through. The problem is now he's going to be qualifying as they finish, and they're going to be either on the track, and that's going to cause a load of problems. He's probably better off starting from the back of the grid. But Nevin Kirkpatrick comes through. He's on the final corner, gets a good exit, and he's going to fly down the back, the start-finish straight. And here we go. Can Nevin get that podium today? Can he get pole? Yes, he does. There's a 1:27. I think that's a superb lap. So here comes Danzo, goes over the line, goes in the second. So that's a very good lap from Nevin Kirkpatrick. Stigman goes over the line, does a 29. Yes, goes into third. Mammy comes through. She's the next driver on the list. What can she do? Goes round the S's. She's been around here before. Knows what to do. Into the right hand. Oh, it looks very glitchy. It's a bit worrying.
Using all that track too.
Using all the track. Yes, come on, say it, Jesse. You got to say it.
And a little bit more.
There we go, baby. And here comes Mammy. Crosses the line. Does a 29. Goes into third. Fantastic time from her. Goes into third place. Roller Grand coming round. Wow, that's a quick time. She goes into third. So she's pipped Mammy. Here comes Demon Dave. What can he do? This looks quick as well. Oh, no, he's made a mistake somewhere. He's into 29s. Goes into fourth. He does pip Mammy. So here comes Isa, the next one on the list. Oh, no, there's one before him. Who's that? Oh, my goodness me. Who's that? Who is that? Who is it? I can't see who it is. Jesse, help. I can't see who it is. I can't see who it is. We're going to have to watch Isa. Who crosses the line next? I think it's just another driver coming through. So no panic, no panic. Oh, that's all right then. I got worried there. So here we go. Isa comes through, goes into seventh. So Isa through, goes into seventh. So Nevin Kirkpatrick hasn't taken pole position yet because this looks like a quick lap from Douglas. What does he do? Does he go pole? No, he doesn't. He's made a mistake as well. Goes into fifth. My goodness me. This is absolutely incredible stuff. Richard Pugh is going to be on the lap, so he comes round as well. So Richard Pugh is on one. Well, I think he's on a lap. Or has he just come out just to get some track time? I'm not too sure. Everyone's parked up now. And I think he's just crossing the line. I don't think this is going to be a quick lap. No, I think he's just backed out of it. So Richard Pugh done the right thing there. He came out while qualifying was on. We do appreciate that. Obviously, if you do make a mistake, you can go back out. But while they're on their flying lap, it's a very, very difficult idea to do so. Not ideal at all. So Nevin Kirkpatrick takes pole position. Danzo second. Roller Grand in third. Wow, that's very interesting. I'm looking forward to this. Consistency is going to be key here, Jesse.
Oh yeah, we saw the last race. This one's no different. There's lots of kitty litter all right on the outside of the corners, just ready to suck in your car.
This track,
especially when Craig uses your name on the telecast.
Oh yeah, exactly, definitely. Well, let's hopefully, fingers crossed, all goes well in this race, and we do hope that everyone enjoys it because this is one track. It's very, very rewarding when you get it right. It is so technical. It is so technical. Turn one, you have to be brave, but you also got to be honest with yourself. Can I go through? Richard Pugh goes into 10th. So that man there, parked on the side of the road, is on pole position. But yeah, turns 2, another one, very tricky corner. Got to stay off the left-hand side of the grass because you can spin out on the exit, and then coming into that triple apex, which is a very tough section of corners. You sort of drop down into the first, you drop down into the second, and then hard braking into the right-hand, a 90-degree corner, down into the dip, another just off 90 degrees. I'd probably say about 95. Then again, another tough corner again. Actually, it's less than 95, it's more like 85. And then on the straight we go, down the back straight, flat out all the way up to the hill. And then again, hard on the brakes, into third, nice tight corner there, and then into the dip, very tough technical area. You come into that corner, penalty zone there as well, and you want to make sure that you don't hit the gravel because you can spin out. And as you can see, a little bit of damage on that car on Nevin, so don't forget, full damage on these cars. Weak damage on the AWRC. Couple of handbrake turns. It's very difficult to do handbrake turns on this. Danzo already putting the pressure on everyone. While doing some messaging in Discord saying good luck. I love that. No pressure. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, results are in, and it is going to be Nev Kirkpatrick has the 2 points, and that's a cracking lap. Wow, that's very quick. I was not expecting that. The practice has made perfect. Look at that. So, Nevin on pole position. Danzo in second. Rollerground in third. There is Demon Dave in fourth. Just to let you know, Demon Dave and Nevin had exactly the same time in their practice session, which is impressive. There is Chris Douglas in fifth. Mammy in sixth. Stickman seventh. Isa in eighth. Then we have D-Man in ninth. Richard Pugh in 10th. And Spider will take 11th place. I think that will swap round, and I think that'll be Richard Pugh in 9th when we have the cars come out. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This is going to be round 5 of the Aston Martin League, and it's the conference, and we are very excited to get this one started. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? So here we go. Nevin Kirkpatrick, Ayrton on pole position. Danzo in second. Rollerground in third. It's all to play for in this race. Who's going to take it into turn 1? It's going to be very interesting. Is anyone going to bite the bullet at the last minute? The racing drivers should be very good at this. Away they go. Good start there from Nevin, but also very good start from Danzo. And he might get the inside line here. I don't think he has. Good start from Chris Douglas. He's in third place from 6th. That's an incredible start. So it goes into the turn 1 for the first time. Everyone's through. Oh, there's contact and there's cars all over the place. And I'm not too sure what happened there. We're going to save that, but there's a ton of cars in the background and have spun out. And one of them was the man who was podium last week, and that's Demon Dave. Not too sure what happened there. And that looked like Chris was going wide there into the corner, and Rollerground is all over the back of him as they come into the corner. And Rollerground is looking for pressure on Douglas already. Mammy in 5th. Richard Pugh's into 6th from the back of the grid. That's incredible.
Yeah, we got some drivers struggling the best. They got dirty tires. I think Demon was the one that missed that corner that caused the spin out, but we'll see what happens on the replay.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to keep a lookout for that. But there you go. No damage for that car. Stickman has front suspension, left and right rear suspension and front bumper. Isa has no damage. He's very lucky with that. Demon has no damage either. So the one that got hit there big time was, it looks like D-Man. So unfortunate for him. Sorry, Stickman, should I say. So unfortunately for him, he's got some damage, but Nevin already 1.1 seconds in the lead. This is impressive stuff from this man, and if any of the Mighty Mini guys are watching, please come and share it, because he is your man that we were watching out for. That is his livery on his Super Mini, and he's the man in the lead at the moment. Danzo in second, Douglas in third, Rollerground chasing him down in 4th place. Let's go on board with Rollerground, and that's the view she can see, or he can see, should I say, there in 4th place. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Good racing.
Yeah, Ayrton seems to be nailing those 90-degree corners we've been talking about. He's getting some really good acceleration out of the corners. The grads.
Douglas gone wide. Rollerground down the inside. He's going to take that position. And Rollerground's gone through and hits the curb and manages to go wide. And Douglas down the inside and gets it back. Oh, that's brilliant racing. Fantastic racing from those two. There's a bit behind as well. Looks like we've got Spider having a look on Richard Pugh. So Richard Pugh under real pressure from Spider. Spider is very quick round here, so keep an eye on that guy. And as we come through that turn 6 now, And Richard Pugh is there in 6th place, followed by Spider. Demon there in 8th place, looking for a quick run as well. He's going to be on the chase. Watch out for Isa. There he is. Diablos in 9th place. So there is your battle at the moment. But in the lead is 1.4 seconds now. Is Ayrton. Nevin Kirkpatrick is flying. Absolutely flying.
Stop talking about him.
Wow, so I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm excited. He's an academy driver. He's a good friend, and I'm really pleased for him. But we're going to stop talking because I don't want him to crash. So Danzo in 2nd. Obviously, he was having a great battle with Watsy last time out. But this battle for 3rd is absolutely intense. Watch Mammy. Mammy's in the background as well. Roller ground. Have a look down the inside this time. Not quite doing it. Goes wide. Could be a penalty. Very, very wide there, but manages to hold it. Mammy in 5th place, chasing them down. So here we go. It's Douglas in 3rd, Roller Ground in 4th. Let's go on car with Douglas, and that is what he can see behind. But looks like Spider in the background on the back of Richard Pugh for a position change maybe here, Jesse.
He's all over him, yeah, and he's got a huge draft off him. We'll see if he can run around him here in the corner.
Absolutely incredible. So we're going to go.
Oh, mistake by Richard Pugh. Oh,
so mistake from Richard. Let's go and have a look. There he is. He's made a mistake. And there goes Demon as well. So Demon's gone past. Right. Now, I'm going to have to have a look. I do apologise, everyone. I'm going to have a look at the replay of the start. Now, I'm going to have a look from the back of the last car. Let's see what we can see. So we're on board with Spider. Oh, there's contact with Richard Pugh. Oh, there's 3 of them going to the corner at the same time. That was never going to work. Oh, contact with D-Man as well. So they all went off, and look at this. Spider just says thank you very much, and that's 5 places. So it was a 3-car train, should I say, 3-car wedge into turn 1 there, Jesse. That's what happened.
Yeah, now we've got Richard Pugh. He's getting threatened by Icer as Diabolus. I apologize. I don't know. Exactly
I think it's Diablos. I think.
No,
I'm guessing it's Diablos. It sounds quite interesting, doesn't it? I'm going with Diablos. Let's just go with that. But again,
he's giving him a mireful right now.
He is indeed, and he's right on his case, isn't he? Looking for the inside line at the S's. That's going to be tough, but he goes a little bit wide there, and again, just needs to sit on the back of him. It's so tempting to overtake there, but when you've got the straight, just think about getting that exit speed right on the exit of the, the entry, should I say, and the exit speed on the final corner, and then you can do this. You get into the drag, right behind the driver, try to go down the inside. This time it might work as they go into turn 1. This is going to be brave. Oh my goodness me, Demon's all over the track in front as well. So he made a mistake. Oh, Richard Pugh goes, and he goes off and hits the wall. So, I'm not too sure what happened there with Richard Pugh. Let's have a look at that again.
Oh, and a penalty for Demon as well.
So, let's see what happened here. So he goes into the corner. Is there contact? No. Oh, he just overshot on the brakes. Oh, slams into the wall, and that's suspension damage, and that's going to cost the race.
Yeah, I think Richard, it seems like the 2 times he messed up in that corner, I think he was just a little timid. He didn't know if he could turn in quick enough, and that's tough. Once you start sliding out, it's tough.
Yeah, definitely. So, Nevin in the lead. Now 3.4 seconds in the lead. And Danzo did say he hasn't had no practice, but I'll tell you what, 40 minutes this race to go, anything can happen, and he just needs to keep in. And we're getting blamed for everything, me and you, mate, from TNR. Yeah. Everything, literally everything.
And speaking of TNR, I'll go ahead and just say it. Mammy is actually making a huge run on Roller Grand and is down to about half a second right now. So she's doing a great job cutting into that space behind there.
Yeah, she is indeed. There it is, and that's a good exit as well. Spider's off on the case as well in 6th place. He's having a good run. He's been flying. So no fastest, right? Yeah, no fastest lap. Yeah, I haven't seen. So I don't know if I've got the. Let me just check that. Why there's no fastest lap on the screen? That's really weird. Okay, but I haven't got a fastest lap, so if you can tell me who the fastest lap is, Jesse, that'd be fantastic.
Ayrton right now, 1:27.1.
There we go, 1:27.1. Yep, I see it. Purple lap on lap 2. So great stuff from him. Danzo in 2nd, now up to 4 seconds. Douglas in 3rd, trying to chase him down. Roller Ground under pressure from Mammy. Mammy using all the track there, going wide. Lovely lines there, but she can see 2nd place. It's not that far away. 9 seconds off the lead, but she can see 2nd place just in front of her, as Spider has a good exit as well in 6th place. Watch out for Spider, the American, on the chase. Then we've got Demon Dave also looking for a good run today, and obviously with the mistake at the start, or in the incident, should I say, at the start, it's cost him dearly, but still plenty of time in this race, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm watching Spider. Spider is actually gaining on the leader right now. He is absolutely flying. He had a 1:27.7 the last lap, and he seems to be running really well right now.
There we go. So 129's from Isa as we look at him. Let's go and have a look at Spider. There he is. on a 27.7. So yeah, looking very quick indeed. A 28.5 on Mami's last lap. But again, looks very, very demonish into the corners, which is great to see because she closes right up on Roller Grand. Let's go on board with Mami. This is fantastic stuff. Let's get inside the car. There we go. That's better. There we go. Let's have a good picture. Right inside the car now. And Sir Magda says, don't talk about Mami. I've got to, okay? So there we go. Mami's there in 5th. On the brakes, into the right-hander. Very casual with one hand as she goes around that very fast sweeping turn 2 there. That was really nice.
She struggled on that one, though. She was at only a half second behind going into that turn. She came out at 1.1 seconds behind. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, we just saw her in car, mate. She did it with one hand. That would probably be why.
Yeah, she's very casual, obviously.
It's great. Okay, so Nevin now 6.8. So mistakes are happening for Danzo, and Douglas is closing up. But Douglas is also being chased down by Roller Grand, and there she is, just in shot there. Then we got Mami, but Spider's the man to keep an eye on because he's still closing the door. Look at this, absolutely on it at the moment. Now just nearly under 1 second.
It's interesting to see. There's a lot of different lines coming through some of these corners. We talked about how some of these corners you more feather the throttle rather than any full braking, and it's different. Each driver seems to be doing a little bit differently.
Yeah, definitely, as you can see. And again, just making that mistake was Demon. I'd go and have a look at him because I was just about to say he's done 2 27s. On his previous lap, he'd done just under a 20. He'd done a 27 there as well, which is really unfortunate. And then just using a little bit too much of the track, and it's going to cost him and get dirty tyres. And he just needs to get that concentration going. He's got plenty of time, still 12 minutes of this race to go. And Nevin holds the lead, 7.2 seconds. Just goes faster again with a 27.1. Jesse, my goodness me.
Yeah, he's flying. And Danzo's didn't do himself any favors there either. He had a 129.7 that last lap. That's a pretty slow lap, so he's letting everybody else back into it.
Yeah, keep an eye on the weather because it's looking very cloudy, and obviously this does change the tyre temps and also changes how much this car does grip, and it does get a little bit slidey, so we'll keep an eye on that. And maybe that's why sort of Danzo's made a few mistakes because it's now nearly under a second as Douglas is chasing him down there. See, Roller Grand's on it. Look at this. Roller Grand there in 4th place. Spider has taken Mami for position. So let's see if we can see that. Where was that? So yeah, it's done a little bit early on. I do apologise, but good stuff from Spider. Now into 5th place.
Yeah,
all to play for.
Yeah, he's run some really consistent laps the last four laps after a really rough start. But yeah, he seems to be doing really well. This is probably one of his best races, honestly.
Oh, unbelievable. I'm just going to... Again, TNR, love them. You got to love them. They're actually asking me to talk about the people in front of Mami now. So they're asking me to talk about Spider. So they talk about Spider. And then Nick's gone, there's a talk about Douglas. So, and then Nick's gone, no, don't please. I love that. Absolutely brilliant. Great stuff from you guys. I do appreciate the chat. So who's your money on at the moment? It looks pretty dominant at this moment in time, but anything can happen in this race. Still 9 minutes to go as we do the counter after the 10-minute marker, and Danzo is holding 2nd place. Very, very nice indeed, but it does look like it's getting cloudier, Jesse.
Yeah, and I clearly we can just say that Ayrton's probably got this one sewn up, so.
I don't know. He does like the spin 360 in the pits, you know. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's quite something special. So, there is Roller Grand in 4th. He's only 1.1 seconds off 3rd.
Spider's even starting to reel in Roller Grand a little bit. They were much further behind before, so good on him. He's running fast.
Yeah, he is indeed. There he is. He's done 27s, low 28s as well. So pace is good from him. Isa has gone past. Demon for position, but Demon's having a look for another move down the inside. Can't quite get it. So we missed that one. Hopefully we still can have the replay there. But Isa, Diablos has made the move, and looks like it goes for the inside line. Looks again like Demon made a mistake there. So mistake for Demon Dave.
And Icer got it and made a mistake there. Now Demon's back at front. Those guys are hitting all the dirt.
Using all the track a little bit more. Probably more than they should be. So, drag race down to the start, finish straight. They go. So, Icer now on the charge. We're on board with him. Again, just adjusting, and you can see the ones that are on the pad and ones that are on the wheel, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a little wiggle coming through. And I think a wheel is going to benefit you a lot more on this with the gradual turns that they have in this course. I think it's going to help a lot.
Very nice. Very nicely done. I thought Demon was going to lose it there in the corner. He took a little bit of the grass. And again, so did Isa. He taking a little bit of the grass on the entry into turn 3.
Danzo's got a super fast lap going right now as well.
So let's take a look at Danzo on the stream. There he is in second place, starting to find that balance in the car. Obviously, this is what happens when you don't practice. I say it and say it again. But I love the fact that Paul Turner said, "My money is on anyone you don't talk to." Oh, brilliant.
We aim to make the races exciting.
Andrew says, how many laps will this be? This is a 20-minute race as Danzo makes a mistake. Makes a mistake on the exit of the final corner. And this is closed in Douglas. Look at this. So we've got about 6.5 minutes of the race to go, Andrew. So there we go. Douglas now on the charge. He's in tow. Look at this. It's closing down. It's sucking him in like a Dyson vacuum cleaner. And into turn 1. Into turn 2 we go. Hard on the brakes. Got to get this right this time, Chris. Gets it right.
Rollergrand's running really, really well as well. He cut it down to a second there. So this is getting exciting, this little 2nd through 4th battle.
Yeah, Nicky's going, go, Dougie. And you can see Rollergrand is there. Oh, again, using all that track. Love the fact they're using all the track. And you can go very, very wide on turns 3 and 4. It's really, really interesting as well. Love that corner. So sweeping. And then this corner, get this right. You get a lovely exit. And the entry speed right, and you can really, really close on the guy in front. You get about 3 tenths, maybe 4 tenths of a second there. So it's really pivotal you get that exit right. So there we go. Rollergrand in 4th. Now under a second, as Jesse was just saying. Where's Spider? Because Spider was closing the gap, but makes a mistake and goes into the marbles on the hairpin. So that's dropped him back into the realms of Mammy. So Mammy only 2.2 seconds off them. Then there's an 11-second gap from them to Demon Dave, who's done a 27.
Yeah. Stickman and D-Man having a drag race down the straight as well.
Stickman and Stickman and D-Man. Oh, D-Man. Yeah, let's go back to D-Man. Yeah, there we go. So Stickman. Sorry, you said. I thought you said. Sorry, when you said it so fast, I thought it was Demon. Sorry, my man. So there we go. D-Man and Stickman having a good battle. Just look at that. Stickman just throwing all the gravel up, and D-Man making a mistake that goes very, very wide, and he's got so much aero damage. It might be better off just coming into the pits. Richard Pugh coming out, it looks like, of the pits and coming back into this race. So, Nevin, 9.4 seconds in the lead. Every lap has been a 27. Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's been practicing.
That's dedication. That is dedication, isn't it? This is not
an easy track to do that kind of consistent laps either. It's very difficult.
Yeah, and as we were saying, very, very rewarding when you do. And there it is. 9 seconds tells you how much that is rewarding. So Danzo still holds that gap. Not at 1.4 seconds now. And they are coming up to a back marker, which will be Richard Pugh. There's Douglas. There's Rollergrand. A little bit further back is Spider. There is Spider. A little bit further back, 2.3. There is Mammy. And then we've got Demon Dave also coming down up that straight as well. He is, okay, he's got a half-second penalty. Not his day today, but I'll tell you what, his times are good. 27.3 on the last lap as well. It's just that consistency, getting it right. But a lot of frustrations. But, oh, as I say that, Nevin's hit the wall. Nevin's hit the wall. And he needs to get going. He gets it into reverse. My goodness me. What's happened there? But also, there goes Danzo, and Danzo takes the lead. Oh, my goodness me. That is not what you want. And this could be another lap 4. It looks like Chris Douglas is going to overtake him for second place. And he goes down the inside. Is he going to get that done? Yes, he is. He goes into second. So concentration levels have to be key. And I've said that so many times. And there you go, trying to get that car to get around the corner. And there's massive damage. Let's have a look and see how he done it. Oh, that's so frustrating, Jesse.
Oh, I've been there.
That was not my fault, Sir Mags. That was not my fault. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, bang, wallop, into the wall he goes. That was absolutely horrific.
Oh, that is the worst. It just kept going wide, kept going wide.
So, 3 minutes to go. 2 seconds from Douglas. Has Danzo got the gap to?
Yeah, Danzo has just stepped on it since they had that little break. Boy, he is flying now. He wants it bad.
So, yeah, it's absolutely incredible. I can't believe that just happened. Douglas is there in second. Nevin in third. There is Rollergrand in fourth. I mean, he's still got the pace. It's just that he's not going to have it when he goes down into the straights. That's going to be the problem. So he needs to get away from Rollergrand quite quickly and stay as close as he can to Chris Douglas in second place. And he might have an opportunity to just hold that toe and keep him away from Rollergrand, which is going to be very crucial here. And as we see it, slowly starts to pull away, does Douglas from Nevin. So there we go. 1.5 seconds now, the gap is the leader from Douglas. So Douglas, can he get his win today? Or has Danzo just got enough? He was very, very cautious there, was Danzo, coming through turn one.
Oh, Rollergrand got a good run there, too. He's pulling up on Ayrton.
Oh, look at that. Lovely lines again. Great line from Rollergrand. Into the braking zone. Loves to come right out onto this curb.
Yeah, a little slower there. Ayrton definitely had the faster corner.
Look at this, and Spider's only now, as he tries to get past D-Man, when D-Man does the right thing, gets out of the way, only 6.5 seconds off this group, so he can see podium.
Yeah, that's crazy how tight the front five got relative to the lead all of a sudden. It's only like you said, 6.5 seconds.
Matty Cake has just joined the room as well and said, that's sick feeling. Yeah, I know. It's absolutely incredible. Matty also just messaged, always race at 99%. Rollergrand improved the driving a lot. Yeah, hell of a lot. It's absolutely incredible. And now putting pressure on Nevin Kirkpatrick in front. So this is absolutely incredible. On board with Rollergrand. Minute to go. This will be the last lap, Jesse.
I'll be honest, I'm somewhat shocked that Ayrton has been able to hold on to third place here. I mean, he may lose it on this straightaway, but man, he's done some great driving just to stay in third.
Yeah, it's very tough because he can see that car closing, and might have a look down the inside. It's going to be very brave from there. A bit too late to have a little dive down there so late in this race. So on the brakes they go. Now just got to hold it nice and easy, which he does so. Gets the exit speed right. Danzo looks like he's got this one in the bag, but with my commentary skills, you never know. Oh, Nevin really put the hammer down to try and get away from Rollergrand there and done the job. He needs a podium. Can he do it after this fantastic race? But Rollergrand wants that podium space as well. But just behind is Spider. He's not that far away.
Yeah, Ayrton's it's like watching an injured player. He gets injured late in the game, but he says, hey, I'll stay out here. And he's just limping home. But honestly, he's doing a fantastic job. If he gets third here, that's going to be mighty impressive considering what happened.
Exactly. Final lap as we see Church in the background. Beautiful shot of the from the cameraman there. And here comes...
Missed. Hit the dirt.
Oh, contact, and that goes, and Spider's through. Spider's through.
Here comes Mammy.
Oh, that is not what he wanted. Oh, that is absolutely crucial. So Danzo comes through. We're going to have to look at that one again. It's Danzo coming through the final corner, and Danzo is going to cross the line, and he's going to take this win. That's absolutely incredible.
Oh, I think it's the case where Ayrton went wide and Rollergrand followed his line. That's the worst.
It is. Danzo takes the win. It's Douglas in second. Spider's going to finish third from the back of the grid. That's absolutely incredible. Mammy's going to finish in fourth. Rollergrand's going to finish in fifth. And Nevin's going to finish in sixth. Now, I know we got the other drivers coming through, and I do apologise to those drivers, but we got to have a look and see what happened. What happened to these two drivers here? And Nevin's there. He's gone on the gravel. Nevin's lost it. Oh, so is Rollergrand. Rollergrand also did exactly the same. So a tandem spin and followed suit. And Mammy just went, thank you very much, and sweeped through and took both of those spots. So Danzo with the win. It's Douglas in second. It's Spider in third. And that is just one of the most strangest races I think I've ever seen on CC Sim.
Oh, it wasn't dull.
It wasn't dull. You're right. That was absolutely amazing. I can't wait to hear what Danzo's got to say, because he must be thinking, how on earth did that happen?
Yeah, did you hear that sound? Yeah, that's the sound of Ayrton puking in his toilet right now.
He will be very frustrated. But I'll tell you what a brilliant, brilliant drive from that man until that moment. It is really unfortunate. He just put in, literally, he went in Discord and went, what a complete tool. Love him. I absolutely love that guy. Righty ho. Let's take a look at those race results, shall we? Because it was still a great race. Danzo takes the win. And gets a 27.175 for that as well. Douglas in second, Spider in third, Mammy fourth, Roller Grand in fifth, Nevin in the end finishing sixth, but also gets that fastest lap. Demon in seventh, Isa in eighth, so DWRC in eighth place. Then we have Stickman in ninth, D-Man in 10th, and Richard Pugh in 11th. Unfortunately, that end part of the the beginning of the race really affected a couple of the drivers there, so that was really unfair. Spider's literally, as you can see on the chat there, he's gone third. Love it, absolutely love it. Let's quickly just pop this up as well. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and get your notification here at CC Sim Racing. We are now YouTube partners, so we will be adding some extra pieces to our chat. We will have a subscription as well, so if you'd like to subscribe to CC Sim Racing, we won't be charging you millions of pounds, only $50 a month. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, we'll try and keep it as tidy as we can, and we do hope you do help us support, because also it does help with giving these guys and girls prizes for these races. So thank you very much if you do. So let's have a quick word. We've only got Danzo at the moment. We do hope we have the other two in for a track, because it would be really cool if we can. So if someone on the in Discord can get them on, because it'd be absolutely fantastic to hear him. But we will have a word with our winner. It is Danzo. And Danzo, I know you were quickly chatting in there saying, you know, I haven't had any practice, and good luck everybody, but it took you a while to get into the race, but once you got your rhythm, you were there. But was you expecting to win this one at all? I'm speechless as well. Oh, Danzo, hello. Danzo. No. He's there. He's trying again. Hello? No, it's not working. It's not working, Jesse. I'm sure he's thrilled. He's speechless, quite literally.
I will say, I'm just looking at his...
No, sorry, Jesse. I've got to stop you there. Hyper's gone mute. I can't. He's not on mute because Jesse is speaking. I've left Jesse on the whole time. Don't blame me. So, Jesse, yes, sorry. Do you want to be Danzo?
I'll be honest, I don't want to answer her, Danzo, but I will say he has the most epic beard I have ever seen in my entire life. That man has a ginger beard that just lasts for days.
It is pretty epic, isn't it? I mean, I'm actually quite jealous. I thought mine was pretty cool, but that is a beast of a beard. It really is.
Amazing.
It really
well
is.
Done.
Well done. Well done for that in itself. That's just impressive, yes. Isn't it? But we do hope we get to speak to that man as well, but I'm not too sure if he is able to chat with us, which is really unfortunate. I'm not too sure why we haven't got the others in. They should be in here. Come on, guys, where are you?
You know what, that was such a shocking race. They may have all just taken each other to the bar and just bellied up and just said, you know, the hell with that race. Let's just have a good time this evening.
Indeed, yeah, I think that's the way it is. Laugh my head off on this one. Enjoyed, yeah, brilliant. I'm really glad everyone did enjoy it, and as I said, please do subscribe, get your notification. It's been an absolute pleasure having you all here today. Congratulations to Danzo, some fantastic racing. Also congratulations to Sophie, and absolutely brilliant stuff. Oh, hold on a minute, we got someone there. Oh, Fee's just come into the room. She got excited. She wanted to be Danzo for a moment. But absolutely fantastic stuff. Thank you, everyone. Nev is Nev. I love that. Brilliant. That's the new one. So thank you, everyone that has joined. We've just seen that Danzo has left. So, Jesse, it's been an absolute pleasure having you. Thank you very much for joining me again.
Thank you for having me. Enjoyed it.
Oh, you're welcome. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, everyone. We do appreciate it. My name's Craig Cook. That was Jessie Lynn Quayler. We've also got Fiona in the room, and we do appreciate her driving tonight. So that was CC Sim Racing. We do hope you had a fantastic evening. And don't forget, we've got this racing that's coming on Thursday with Lewis Beckenham as your commentator. But we're signing off now. Have a fantastic evening, and good night.